Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for episode 2 with our Synergy game. Let's get time going, although time does seem pretty fast. Did we do something? No, it's just speed 1. Alright, we were left last time with the Explorer's Hut to be built, so I don't know, let's go with that. Research Center, might have to unlock it. That's always the question a little bit in this game, like, is it something that we already have, or do I have to unlock it? Apparently I have to unlock it, so let's go to the research tree. Water extraction. Refrigerated. This should be the Explorer's Hut. There we go. Let's unlock it, so let's go. Explorer's Hut. Well, this should help us to... does it help? Does it give a bonus to something? The Explorer's Hut doesn't seem to be. Some buildings do, so that's why I'm checking it now. I don't think so. You know what? Let's just build it right here. It's in range of everything, so... It's a bit cramped, though. I mean, it's a very small area where we have to build, so... Yeah, it's an interesting thing, but doesn't necessarily make the game a bit easier. Do seem to keep in the mushrooms, and we keep making these meals, so I'm happy with that. And the pickers seem to do a good job. And since we have 400 sour pots, yeah, we're good on that. Let's not worry about it. Right, here we have the pharmacy. I don't know what to do in these, but... wow, look at these. Some... atrophy takes 20 days apparently to treat. That's a long time. Right, Explorer's Hut's on the way. Then we have to explore any destination, bring back a tablet, and decipher the tablet. So it's all step by step. Alright, buy an extension for 5 bark. Allows you to enlarge a district's area, making sure you want to buy an extension for that. Or purchase a fine. Confirm. Ah, so now we can... oh, we can now extend this whole area with the district. Cool. Oh, I like that. Let's go into this area then. Although, I think the production buildings only need to be in here. So it could be better to just go this way then. I'm not so sure. We'll just get it. I don't know. What will they be doing with the buildings? Place 4 copies of one of several suggested elements in the district. A starting stock, a cellar, a small warehouse, and a water tower. Okay. This is just a new district now, I guess. Yeah, let's just keep it open now. We'll wait until we get the mission. Alright, the Explorer's Hut is ready. Now, additional explorers is 3. World map. Choose an expedition to send out. Well, there we go. The world map is divided into regions. Exploring one will display its destinations. Each region offers a major reward held in one of the 3 destinations. The starting region always holds a tablet. The tutorial only contains 1 region. Okay. So, the starting area. Tablets can be obtained in this area. Okay. Camp, an antenna, another antenna. Oh, I guess we're going to send out the expedition here. Way there, 4 days. 12 of satiety. I don't know. All the same, so that's all the same. 3 citizens. Alright, send the expedition. You don't have enough resources to launch an expedition. Ah, overload capacity is 60. You don't have enough rations for 1 trip. I don't know. Now we do, apparently. You have enough rations for 1 trip out and 1 trip back. Okay. Select enough resources to explore 3 destinations. Okay. To explore 4 destinations in the area and 1 trip back. Yeah, that should be it. Overload capacity. Alright, let's go. So now they should be exploring everything, I guess, in one go. Expedition preparation. Well, they're on their way. So we'll wait for them to finish it. Hopefully they bring back a tablet. Expedition on hold. Well, there's 3 people going in now, so that's good. And then hopefully they will go. Gives me time to... Expedition has been sent out. Very good. Resource production. Flora. Picker's cabin. What if we build the picker's cabin somewhere here and start picking all of this? And then use this one just to pick the stuff in here. So, you know, let's get rid of this one and this one. And tell them to pick stuff in this area. Can they also get seedlings from the... Oh, if we get the seedlings from this, that's the food that we need for the kitchen as well. Alright, so this is good. Now, these will be very productive with all of that. And then we can get this one to pick stuff from here. So we get stones and bark. Stones. The second one will be for the bark that we can get from this area. Yes, so let's do the bark. And this one will also do seedlings. And then it will get us the mushrooms. Okay. 2 people in there. This should be good. This position has been requested, but no citizens are available. Ah, that's because of the exploration, of course. Let's get somebody out here. I think there are some buildings that might have too many people in them at the moment that we don't really need. So we can just take them out. We have at least 2 carriers, so that is already something. That should do the trick at the moment. Field laboratory. Well, we're not doing any analysis at the moment. See, there's only what we can do is the simple analysis. So let's get this guy out for now. Oh, well, we don't get the bonuses from this, I believe, if we don't have anybody in there. So let's keep one in there. That might be better. Those 2 that carry the stuff around should be good enough. And at least now we get, like, mushrooms and bark and stuff. Yep, we're getting the bark in. We're getting the mushrooms in. We should be getting some stones in now. And still a lot of food, so that should be okay. Expedition has reached its destination. Village of the Dead. Spotting silhouettes in the distance, the party's enthusiasm quickly turns into deep unease. What they have taken for humans are actually scarecrows made of straw, twigs, roots, and flowers. They are bent over gardens sitting at dining tables like real people. Suddenly, one of the scarecrows starts moving. A female, about 6 feet tall and looking very much alive, is holding a cart with both hands on an 11-year-old boy by her side. Wow. What will you choose? Well, let's observe them. The tall woman places shrubs and fresh fruit bowls next to the scarecrows. Meanwhile, the boy takes long wood sticks and a little bag of fibers out of the cart and starts working on a new sculpture. The explorers ask the boy what he is doing. He explains that this village is a funerary reflection of their village, a place where the dead can carry on their existence. When the woman calls out for the boy, he leaves behind them 2 new effigies. An adult wearing gardening gloves with a tiny baby in his arms. Okay. Which approach will you choose next? Collect anything possible from the plants. We will get resin and seeds. Leave the place intact. We get heritage points, or make an offering, but we don't have carbon bulbs, so we can't do that. I think we should leave the place intact. I mean, it's not up to us to disturb that place. Happy to have discovered some of their neighbors' customs, the party turns back from their funerary piers, casting one last glance towards the new effigy. Alright. We didn't find any tablets. Exploring to a new place. So now they're going to one of these. And there should be a... explore a new destination. Well. Now they're going to explore that. And then we'll see. We'll have to get the tablet for the mission, so... that will indeed be something. At least we have... made the whole gathering of all the resources much better now. I like that. We will be getting a lot more. Water is... Nah, I don't know. It's not that good. We might need a few extra hands in the water soon, but... It'll take them another 4 days to reach the destination. Alright, they can do it. We gave them food to do them all, so that should not be too bad. And we still get research points, I think. So, what if we take a look at doing some extra researches? Unlocks new recipes. I think water purification could be something, so let's unlock this. The lumber mill, yeah, not really into that. But this could be interesting. Harvested increases the harvesting amount, but we don't have what we need for this, so... is there anything else that we actually could get? Increases the overload capacity for researchers. Find a tablet, okay. Well, we can also unlock this one, so let's do that. So we now have the toxic water harvest, so choose a recipe. I think we should now also be able to just collect toxic water. We're not going to do that, I think. But we now have... This basin filters unclean water to clear it of its larger particles and destroy most pathogens through boiling. It needs one worker, and it produces clean water from filthy water and mushrooms. I think we can just build it kinda here and then see what it does. I'm interested to see how it works, so let's go ahead and see. Cycle 2, day 24 out of the 40. So, well, we are well on our way with the cycles. We have 900 prosperity. Our knowledge is okay. Our culture is okay. We did get heritage points. I just don't know. Might need some of those to do some researches as well, but we'll figure it out. There is a lot more research to be done anyways, like up here. Maybe there's some stuff that we can get here. We noted an outstanding rate of humidity in the ground cracks near the city. Placing a pump in these cracks will provide us with a clean source of water. Nice. What's this? Public space arrangements. Available research. Walking in such climates is harsh. We should install public benches and tables to allow our citizens to catch their breath. Unlocks new ways to increase social in the city. Oh, that sounds good. Outdoor lounge, a serpentine bench. Alright, you know, let's unlock. Why not? Need more research points for that, but we can now make the city a little bit more social, apparently. Although this has a pretty small range, so if we place one right here and one right here, it will generate everything we need for those people. We don't have the soft fibers. Ah, there we come into trouble. How do we get soft fibers? Harvested on some plant made at the weaver's workshop. Okay. Expedition has reached its destination. Light strands. In the bed of what had probably seen a strong stream long ago, the explorers followed the luminous signal they spotted from their city, and that leads them to a cave entrance. Although the cold coming out of the cave appeals to the thirsty travelers, it forebodes something strange. Once they enter the cave's narrow entrance, that path stops, closed off by a rectangular slab. The interstices on both sides are lit on a rather chaotic way. The rays of light seem to persist in the air and on the dust. What could this slab be hiding? Which approach we'll choose? Force the opening or use some water to discover a passage. This will consume clean water. Alright, we'll use the clean water. The explorers freeze and hold their breath, listening to the water seeping into the cracks and cavities of the cave's ground. Using echoes to guide their actions, they discover a side passage. The tunnel has obviously been dug by human hands. Some tools lie on the ground, apparently abandoned by their owners. The party collects them before carrying on their exploration. So, this is quite the elaborate stories in these expeditions. What approach will you choose? Well, we'll get the tools and continue. There is a vortex in the middle of the room with a glow that provokes headaches. The metallic contraption performs a perimeter around the whirlwind, but it's hard to guess its use as it seems to be out of order. One of the explorers introduces a tool into the vortex by fixing it to a rope, and the item comes back unharmed. She asks for permission to explore the insides of the vortex. Allow an explorer to enter the vortex. The explorer comes out of the vortex, her face and body marked with the blue symbols found on the tablet. She seems suddenly filled with new wisdom. We got 20 tools and a tablet. Nice. Alright. We found a tablet. Return to the city. Okay, let's return to the city. Apparently. We have plenty of CET, so that's good. We have all that we need, and in 4 days they'll be back in the city. We can probably research that tablet. What will it let us know? Ooh. Alright, we can make one of those benches, I think. Can we? Yes. At least it's at start for social, so let's get those. I think once we get to know the game, there'll be a lot of challenge into making the city optimal. So there's a lot of ways, I guess, to make things more optimal, so you get the best out of your housing and your water towers and all the other structures. So that'll be interesting. We need water and mushrooms to make that. So what I think we should do is get a worker in here. And tell these ones, maybe wait until the cycle is nearly done. Tell one of these to get the dirty water, because once we get the dirty water, we can make the clean water out of it in bigger numbers, I believe. So, see, in here, all we need is 20 filthy water, and we can make water. Alright, the tables are ready. And yep, that is increasing the social points. Cooperation bonus, 5%, plus 5% per citizen. Construction speed and production speed. Nice. So we can now produce and construct faster. That's helpful. So it is actually worth it investing some stuff into making these points go higher and higher. Alright, this cycle is ready. So let's make some filthy water now. Toxic water harvesting. There we go. Takes 2.5 days to get 10. So it will take 5 days to fill this basin, and then we can use this to make a lot of clean water, I guess. Might be good to get one of these at some point again, though. Just build it until we get more people, but I don't know. We do need more people at this point. Just going to be a bit of exploration. Expedition return. Your citizens have returned from the expedition. They brought back a new tablet. Following resources. Yeah. Alright. A new expedition can be launched. Okay. Well, you know. Send out the expedition. I'm going to give them these. Make sure that they have plenty. And let's start. There we go. They're on their way. Open the research tree. Nope. Wrong button. And now. Exploration. In the research tree, tablets allow you to unlock specific research projects that are otherwise unattainable. They can also be used to gain more science points or heritage points. Okay. So let's decipher a tablet. It is water extraction. Okay. Confirm. Now we have deciphered the tablet and we have the water extraction. Cool. I like it. District bonus. Each district must contain certain buildings and plants to increase its development score. Reaching a new development score threshold allows you to unlock bonuses which can then be applied either to the district or to the whole city. Some bonuses are essential to help evolve our city, such as increasing the maximum threshold, increasing the maximum threshold for legacy and design. Build a district of each type to maximize your score and unlock these bonuses. A high development score also allows us to welcome more citizens into the district. However, if we exceed the overpopulation threshold, then it means the time has come to build a new district. Okay. Reach a district score of 350. Alright. Well, you know, this is 50. So we have some stuff that we need to build in here. A weaver's workshop, a forger cutting station, a foundry, shelf, a domestic cistern, a mobile workbench. Well, there is some stuff that we actually can build. We just need 50 more points. And I believe with some of these decos we can do some good. Oh, the expedition is sent out. Okay, so... we can build this on the crack. And that should then generate us clean water. I like that. I believe these should give us extra points then. But I'm not sure. It doesn't really say like how much points they give or something. Pontoon is ready. Okay, good. Plus 10. Ah, they all give plus 10. So if we get an extra warehouse, a cellar, or a water tower, we should be good. So let's just build an extra water tower in this area then. So that everything is covered in the water towers area. That will be good. I wonder how to obtain an extra real, like, big district that we can turn into something. I don't know. Builders. It has a builder assigned, so it should probably come in with the resources. No worker assigned. Ah, we're out of workers again. Happens a lot. Now this is clean, generating toxic water. There it comes in, the first cycle. See, now this is put in here. This guy can now start to work, making us a first batch of clean water. I think this is a pretty slow process though. And it might be more wise to just have a lot of people on the clean water business instead of the filthy water business. But let's see. We don't have any sick yet, I think. So let's get rid of anybody in there. Oh, they're all eating now. Okay, well, that's fine. I think we can do one less in here too. So at least we have some people walking around and doing stuff. Water tower is ready. Good. This is being built now. I wonder if this also needs a worker. If this needs a worker, we might have an issue. Fossilizer. The storm is raging, with close to no mountains around. The explorers are exposed to the risks of lightning. Searching for shelter, they follow tracks left by previous travelers and reach a tower equipped with a lightning rod. Lit from the inside, the building arouses the group's curiosity. Well, let's enter it. The scientists enter a round hall, at the center of which lies a dome. A complex formula is carved on a nearby stone slab. It sounds like a tablet. It seems the central dome is a machine intended for condensing plant matter until it fossilizes and becomes mineral. However, it requires a live storm and a large quantity of supplies to be activated. Which approach will you choose? Fossilized food unlocks the following traits at the bartering post. Okay. Or fossilized plant matter. We'll do the food option, I guess. So we got new trades. We can now trade for fossilized stuff. Okay, well, you know, let's return to the city. That might be better. They're now coming back. They've done all the researches. Might be that we're getting close to the end of the tutorial. I mean, why not? Why is this not giving me the points? Oh, it has a maximum of 200. All right. Let's go with these decorations then. One, two, three. They give 10 points each. So we're going to need more than just these three, I think. Can use these, however, to fill in certain areas. Okay, there we go. See, 330. We just need the 2 extra, and then we are at 350. So that should do the trick. Mobile workbench construct. Yay, 350. Woohoo! Incipient prosperity. Our community, which seems doomed not so long ago, is thriving once more. Despite all its hazard, the world is no longer seen as just a menace. It's also viewed as an open door. Still, everyone is aware that at the slightest sign of complacency, our infrastructure could become overwhelmed by the unexpected and by our community's growing demands. We must improve our understanding of the natural world to predict it, despite its unpredictability. Fortunately, we are not the only ones facing this challenge. A new group is aiming to recreate bonds between isolated camps and share humanity's knowledge. We need to follow in their footsteps. Okay. Victory. The Origins completed. Scorch Urge campaign completed. Well, we had a nice score. Victory. Just a regular victory. Not all the points, but it's okay. The score is saved when the objective is reached. It can improve until cycle 40. Alright, 20 people, no deaths, and we did it in little over an hour. Alright. let's go back to the main menu, because this for me is the time to say, well, thank you very much for watching me play the tutorial of Synergy. Now, of course, this is a full game, and you let me know in the comments, do you want me to make a brand new city on one of the open world maps, or do you want me to abandon this game? Let me know in the comments, I will respond to that. And for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave all your other comments in the comment section too. And then, of course, I would love to see you in a brand new video. Thanks a lot and bye-bye.